Hi Jacob, welcome to SnapMath. So in this problem we're trying to solve this, and we're trying to solve it by explaining the rational root theorem with an equation that has rational coefficients. So from here, I'm sorry, that's not it's 3, 1 over 3 x cubed. So what we want to do is we want to get rid of these coefficients with denominators, and what we're going to do is we're going to multiply both sides by 6. 0 times 6 and this whole thing times 6. So it comes out to 2x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2x plus 2 equals 0. So what we want to do is we want to look at the first and last coefficients and find the factors from that. So it's going to be plus or minus 1 for the last one and plus or minus 2 for that one. Then we'll go plus or minus 1 for the first one, and then plus or minus 2 as well. So those are their 8 factors there for these two things. So then the theorem says one over the other are going to be potential roots. So plus or minus 1 over 2 is a potential root. 1 over 1, which is plus or minus 1, and 2 over 1 is also potential root, and 2 over 2 is just going to be 1, so we don't have to write that. All right? So here are 6 potential roots now. So what we want to do is we want to test these in with long division for right here. So I'm going to start with 1/2 in my box, 2 minus 3, 2, 2. You go bring the first one down, bring it over as 1. So that's negative 2, so that'd be negative 1. And then that'd be 1. So and that'd be 1/2. So this equals 3/2. So that's not a root. I'm going to go to negative 2, or negative 1/2, and it's 2. Bring down the 2, it's negative 3, 2, 2. So that would be negative 1. Add them together is negative 4. Multiply by that, and it's going to be positive 2. Multiply or add them together is 4. Multiply by that is negative 2. So that's going to be one of our roots. So x minus 1/2 is a root times 2x squared minus 4x plus 4. So that's what it factors into. And then if we factor out a 2, it's going to equal, well, this equals 0. And then we factor out a 2, x minus, and then it's x squared minus 2x plus 2. And that doesn't factor, so we're going to have to do the quadratic formula. So it's negative x equals negative 2 plus or minus the square root of negative 2 squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So that's going to equal x equals 2 plus or minus 4 minus 8 is negative 4 over 2. So it's going to be x equals 2 plus or minus 2i over 2. So finally, the last one is x equals 1 plus or minus I. So those are two answers. And then this answer right here is also 1 too. So x is going to be 1/2, and then 1 plus I, and 1 minus I. All right, Jacob? Thank you for sending in your question in SnapMath tonight, and we look forward forward to answering more of your questions in the future.